Well, those 4 consecutive Tiger Slam major victories could easily be on everyone's Mount Rushmore of Tiger's career wins, but bringing back in the crew to let them weigh in. Let's start with you, Damon Hack. Which 4 wins from his career belong up there in your mind? What you got?
What a fun assignment, and what a difficult one to choose 4 of Tiger's wins to put on a Mount Rushmore. I went with 4 of his wins in major championships: 97 Masters, 2000 U.S. Open, 2000 Open, and 2019 Masters. I want to focus on the 2000 Open because that's the one I was actually there. I witnessed in person. After Tiger won the U.S. Open by 15, I bought a ticket to St. Andrews, not so much to see the Open, but to see Tiger win the Open. He was that much of a sure thing to complete the career Grand Slam. It was as if I was buying a ticket to see Hamilton on Broadway. Tiger was the show, the only name on the marquee, the only picture in the playbill, and it was an opus, 8-shot win. Didn't hit a bunker for the entire week, and it was that week that really forced me and prompted me to want to be a golf journalist. Just being there in person, seeing Tiger perform at the height of his power. That was back when Tiger was an absolute sure thing. You were going to a golf tournament to watch Tiger Woods win.
You're right, Damon. This was a fun assignment, but incredibly tough, Paige McKenzie. I mean, you've got 82 PGA Tour wins to choose from. There is literally no wrong answer here. Which 4 have you gone for?
Well, I started with the 2006 Open. This is the first event back after his father had passed. 2008 U.S. Open, we all remember that. 2018 Tour Championship, and of course the 2019 Masters. And I'm going to focus in on the 2018 Tour Championship because I will never forget the feeling of watching this happen. 5 years since his previous last win, we'd seen all of the personal troubles that he'd been through his life, through his career, all of the debilitating back injuries. The fact that he had talked about just wanting a better quality of life, not even talking about returning to competitive golf, but just feeling better and good enough to play with his kids. That was the journey that we were taken on up until that moment. We didn't know if we'd ever see him win a golf tournament again, and he did. To me, it was just incredible to watch unfold.
Just one of the scenes over the years that Tiger Woods has given us that I don't think any of us could actually believe that we were watching. So I'll take you to my Mount Rushmore of Tiger Woods' wins over the years. It's very difficult to choose from, but I've started with those comeback wins: 2018 Tour Champs, 2019 Masters. Then I've gone for the 01 Tiger Slam, but I'm really looking at that 2008 US Open. I mean, this is the major championship that Tiger Woods had absolutely no right winning whatsoever. I mean, the odds couldn't have been less in his favour. We learnt just how relentless this man was. It ultimately all came down to one of the most iconic, unforgettable clutch putts of all time. This 12-foot birdie putt on the 72nd hole to force a playoff, an 18-hole playoff with Rocco Mediate, which went down to that extra hole. And everything that Tiger had been through up until that moment, he hadn't teed it up since the Masters. It turned out he had 2 fractured bones in his leg. It was just ridiculous what he was able to achieve. Teed it up 6 times on the PGA Tour that year and won 4 of them. So Robert Damron, I just have no words for that year.
You know, no words that a one-legged golfer beat everyone else handily that season. That's, yeah, an understatement. A really, really impressive, everything in his career. My Mount Rushmore, I wanted to carve a 5th one out and put the 1994 U.S. Amateur in there where he beat Trip Keeney. But rules are rules. I'm going to stay here with these. And really, the cherry on top, even though he's not done yet, is that one at the bottom, the 2019 Masters, the one we never thought he would win again, and then he did. And then I said, well, it's still a long stretch to win a major championship, and he just has something so special inside and so different that he pulled this off. And there's a real sweetness for Tiger Woods to this win because of the fact that he beat Brooks and Molinari down the stretch after they got him at the 18 Open. Molinari won, and he couldn't quite chase down Brooks at the PGA. So really made it that much more sweet. And also the first major come from behind win. Really cool, but there's just so much to choose from. It is tough to pick 4, Anna.